making the Smithsonian Channel even brighter. A kind of movie that really scores big at the box office is a definite hit with our critic David Edelstein.
Documentary. It's a dull word. It comes from Latin, documentum, meaning lesson, as in time for class, children. But the explosion of docs has been rocking my world. I watch them not to escape reality, but go deeper into it. They can light up the margins of your world, and even the thoroughfares, like fireworks. Okay, some are crazy boring, but consider what's happening in New York, one of the country's biggest doc festivals, Doc NYC, 150 films and events. Sadly, I can't begin to name all the movies, and I hear scores of filmmakers going, me, pick me, because they don't get much PR. Subjects, what a range.
Do you guys think I sound gay?
A guy tries to figure out if his voice sounds gay, and do I sound gay? And makes you think about how everyone speaks, and why. Another explores the bizarre career of nutty teenage male sex abuse victim turned literary sensation J.T. Leroy, who turned out to be a 30-year-old woman. Why did people embrace her? I mean, him.
This guy is a fraud, he's lying.
Sir, who are you really?
Speaking of hoaxes, do you know the yes men? Here they are, impersonating big business honchos, especially climate change deniers, using satire to speak truth to power.
None of this is about the science.
Robert Kenner covers similar terrain in the infuriating Merchants of Doubt, likening industry-funded experts who say cigarettes don't cause cancer and, yes, climate change is a hoax, to high-paid con artists. Whatever your political sympathies, you'll want to see Happy Valley, the depressing story of Coach Joe Paterno and what he symbolized to a Pennsylvania college town when his number 2, Jerry Sandusky, got nailed for molesting boys.
I'm not afraid of you. You know, you're not going to bully me into silence like you've done to everybody else.
Some of these loom large in this year's Oscar race. I love the justly paranoid Edward Snowden doc Citizen 4.
I really want to know, why did Vivian make these images?
Finding Vivian Maier, about a weird obsessive nanny whose photo negatives turned up at tag sales after she died, and who turned out to be a major photographer. And Tales of the Grim Sleeper.
Imagine if they would have treated victim number 3 as if she was a student over at UCLA with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Nick Broomfield's portrait of an LA serial killer and the social forces that let him thrive for decades. You can see some of these on pay-per-view or by subscription. Find these links and more online. I know I sound like a salesman, not a critic. I am! You maybe watch dumb reality shows, which, newsflash, turn reality into a sideshow. Why not seek out filmmakers who illuminate instead of distort? I want them to rock your world, too.
Some movie tips from our critic David Edelstein. Now to Bob Schieffer in Washington to find out what's ahead on Face the Nation. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Charles. We're going to talk to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about this latest atrocity that has taken place in the Middle East, and then we'll talk about the battle on immigration coming up here with former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney.
Thank you, Bob Schieffer. We'll be watching. And next week, here on Sunday morning, eat, drink, and be merry. The food issue.
Why do I cook for the holidays? To share with family.